Mr. Pap, are you able to hear me okay? Mr. Pap, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we're on the record in People versus Carl Pap, file number 256857. The record should reflect Mr. Pap is present today by video from the Otsego County Jail. If I could have counsel put your appearances on.
Morning, Your Honor. For the record, my on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Richard Trush hearing on behalf of Mr. Pap.
Okay, so this is set for final status conference today. I know at our previous hearing, Mr. Trush, you indicated that there may be a resolution of this case. Is that still correct?
Yes, we do anticipate that a plea will happen. I would indicate I appreciate the court signing an order that allowed Mr. Pap to be transported from MDOC and housed here. That has greatly improved our ability to communicate and ultimately get to a place to resolve this.
Okay. So what is the resolution? What's the terms of the plea?
So it would contemplate a plea to count one, and the habitual offender notice would be dismissed.
Okay. Mr. Rolla, is that a correct statement of the plea offer?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Pap, were you able to hear that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is that the plea agreement that you've discussed with Mr. Trush?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you want to proceed with that plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
And Your Honor, just one point I want to clarify for Mr. Pap, because he asked me this before. I think in the original felony complaint in the district court, the 25-year mandatory minimum, I think it was on the original complaint. The information that I have does not. It contemplates over 13 but under 16. And I know he raised that to me. My information doesn't reflect it, but I just want to make sure we're all speaking the same language.
So that's correct, Judge. That's why it was amended.
Okay.
Because the original information was based upon the incident occurring prior to the age of 13 at preliminary examination. That was not the testimony. So the information was amended to reflect 13 to 15.
Okay. Mr. Pap, did you have any questions about that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. If you could raise your right hand again, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Pap, you understand that by pleading guilty to count one, which is criminal sexual conduct first degree, that the maximum possible penalty that you could face would be life in prison, along with mandatory lifetime electronic monitoring. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Trush, is there any circumstances here that would call for any kind of consecutive sentencing to his current sentence?
I don't believe so, because of effectively late reporting. I think the event here predates the other, so he wasn't on like bond or anything like that.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Pap, with that maximum possible penalty in mind, then what is your plea to that charge today?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Right now, you have certain rights. I'm going to go through those with you. You have the right to have a trial. You have the right to be tried by a jury. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to have the prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty. You have the right to have any witnesses against you appear at trial and to question those witnesses. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses on your behalf appear at trial. You have the right to remain silent during a trial and to not have that silence used against you, and the right to testify at a trial yourself if you wanted. Do you understand all those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand that you're going to be giving up and waiving all of those rights, and you won't have them anymore, and that includes the right to have a jury trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Also, you don't have an automatic right to appeal the plea that you're making here today. You can only do that by leave. That means that you would have to ask for the Court of Appeals to hear your case. They could say no, and then that would be the end of any appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you with anything to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what we've said here in court today?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own free choice to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty of this charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Trush, can you conduct the questioning of your client to establish the factual basis?
Yeah, so Mr. Pap, in March or around the time of March of 2023, were you here in Otsego County?
Yes.
And did you engage in sexual intercourse with a minor with the initials LL?
Yes, sir.
And at the time of that, was she under the age of 16?
By a few months.
And at the time that that occurred, were you in your 30s?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I think that would establish a factual basis.
Mr. Pap, by sexual intercourse, does that mean penile vaginal penetration?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you members of the same household at that time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Rolla, are you satisfied with the factual basis?
One additional question with the court's permission.
Sure.
Mr. Pap, were you also acting in a position of authority, being a member of that household with the minor LL?
What do you mean by that?
Were you acting where you sometimes took care of her where her mother wasn't available?
Her mother was always available. I don't know. To be honest, I don't understand the question. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, I paid bills, I took care of the house.
And so if I could clarify, I think what he's trying to ask you, Mr. Pap, is you were not the minor's parent, but were you acting almost like a step parent?
Oh, then yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Very good, Your Honor. Thank you. The people are now satisfied that a sufficient factual basis. Oh, we need to have venue though, Your Honor.
We did.
We did? Okay, then I missed that. Then the people are satisfied the court has sufficient factual basis to accept the defendant's guilty plea to count one as charged.
All right. Counsel, are either of you aware of any threats, promises, or inducements other than what's been placed on the record?
No, Your Honor.
None by the people. Thank you.
I guess one more question following up on venue. Maybe it wasn't entirely clear. Mr. Pap, I know you said that you were in Otsego County in the time frame of March of 2023, but did the sexual intercourse actually take place in Otsego County?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you.
Outside of that, counsel, are you both satisfied that the court has complied with statute and foregoing the taking of this plea?
People are satisfied. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Pap, the court finds that your plea is knowing, voluntary, and accurate. The court is satisfied that there is a factual basis to support a finding that you are guilty of this charge. The court will accept your plea. We'll set this matter for a sentencing hearing. Mr. Trush, do you want to have Mr. Pap remain lodged here, or?
So I did discuss this with him. He would prefer to be transported back to MDOC. Given that this is going to be a PSI update, so I mean, other than the scoring information and the recommendations, I think effectively everything else is going to be identical to the PSI that was done in the other case. I don't have any objection to him being transported back. He did indicate that he would like to be present for the sentencing. So,
All right, I'm not going to do the back and forth. So,
Well, if that's the case, Your Honor, I'll do it over Zoom so I can go back to the MDOC.
okay, all right. Mr. Trush, is that something you want?
Yes, I'd rather go back to the MDOC.
So I have no objection to that. The court may recall, I mean, part of what prompted me to ask him to be transported was I became concerned that my communications with him were not being confidential.
Sure.
At this stage, I think that's less of a concern. I don't expect our strategy in terms of the PSI and how we're going to approach sentencing are particularly novel.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't justify the expense because that's the preference. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to have an in-person sentencing. I would have Mr. Pap stay here, but Mr. Pap, you indicate pretty clearly that you would waive your right to the in-person sentencing so that you could go back to DOC.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so we'll schedule it as a sentencing by Zoom. So Mr. Rolla, if you can prepare the writ that way.
Making notes to that effect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Rolla, anything further on this file today?
Not for the people. Thank you.
Mr. Church.
Just a question in terms of the transport back. I mean, does the court need me to prepare an order or something to effectuate
That was
that?
covered in the original order.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm happy to sign an order. I don't know what Department of Corrections requires for them to come to pick them up. I don't know if just communication with the jail is enough, but either at your request or the request of the jail, I'm happy to sign any orders that are needed.
I will just prophylactically create a order.
Okay. Then also in light of the plea today, the court will adjourn the jury trial that's set for next week.
On that note, Judge, and I understand it's not this case, but there was also another trial scheduled during that time period. Is that trial going to be on? Thursday, I believe. Judge?
Yeah,
Jason Thompson, he's on our
Is that
docket
Thompson?
today.
so we have a final status conference on that today.
Okay.
I would indicate, I don't know exactly.
Mr. Thompson is connected, so I can bring him in here in a second.
Okay. I spoke to him last night and was under the impression he was going to be here.
I thought we had already approved a Zoom appearance.
We had previously at one hearing, but I mean, at least I didn't submit anything for this hearing.
Well, we'll go forward with it regardless. Mr. Pap, we're going to go ahead and disconnect. Thank you.